Hello, my name is Vansh Sharma, roll number 2310994822, and this video is regarding demonstration of task 4.2C of SIT 331. So in this task, we have used the dependency injection for there were many flaws in the persistence layers. As in the persistence layer, the database was directly connected to with the data access layer. That is, we are directly passing raw queries in the data access layer, and to overcome this hassle because and inefficient method, we have used we ORM, which is object relational mapping technique. This technique is used to bridge the gap between raw SQL queries or the database and our object oriented programming. So in this task, we have implemented the database using object oriented programming, and we have installed dependency injections in it. So let me go through the code one by one, what files we have included. So in our previous robot commands controller, we have derived it from the controller base class. Then what is new is we have added a constructor and a variable here by robot command data access, which is of class iRobot command data access and not robot command data access. Previously, the robot data command data access was a static class, and whenever we want to access it, we directly make the object of it and use it. So there was this direct connectivity between the database and controller, and we want to avoid it. So that's why we have added the dependency injection in it. As you can see, we have created this private read-only variable by name robot command data access, and and in the robot command data access, we have assigned the value through a constructor. Now, uh, you can see every time in all the endpoints we have used this robot command variable and its methods, and not directly to return this. Coming to our robot command repository, also the problem in the previous code was there was too much code in files, and we want to make the code more maintainable and scalable. So what we used and in our previous code, as you can see in the um, robot command edu file, every time we make this method of getting robot commands from the database, we use this we open a connection and we type the npj sql command, and then we use variables to assign the value, and it was repetition and not a good usable reusable code. So what this time we have implemented is, um, we have made a robot command repository class, which is derived from I interface as well as I repository. What is this I repository does? Uh, it is help for it is it helps us for reusability in the code. So as you can see, I have added connection string in this class, and as well as this execute reader function along with the execute non-query function. So every time when I uh, call this function execute reader, we don't have to you make a new connection string and establish a connection with the database. We can just use this repository instance. As you can see here, we have made an instance by name underscore repo of class I repository, and we just call this repo instance and its function execute reader to run our SQL command. So now our function is more scalable. As you can see, public we have added this public void add robot command, and now we just add parameters and this single line command to run the query. As you can see here, we have a execute reader function which takes our robot command class, and this query, and the last parameters. So you can see it here. It has to execute non-query as well as this execute reader. What execute reader does is it reads all the records returned from the uh, database query, and execute non-query is for running the execution of the query. It is basically used when we don't want to see. We used it in like SQL commands insert, update, delete. It actually returns the number of rows affected. If one row is updated, then it returns one rows. Similarly, if one row is deleted or two or more rows are deleted, then it returns the specific amount of number of records which are changed. Then in the iRepository function, we have used is this another map to function, which was it was all given in the task sheet. So map to was give to make the code more maintainable and easy to understand. We have this um, extension method, which extension methods class, which has this function map to. So it takes the npg sql data reader argument and a t entity. If whatever is in entity is null, then it throws a null exception error. Otherwise, it uses this fast member. So now what is this fast member? Fast member is a type of is a library in C sharp which help us to use the ORM technique, which is object relational mapping. It is at our level is the most efficient way to introduce the ORM. Now we have used this fast member to get the this information from the npg data SQL data reader. As you can see, while a reader reads, while what it does is it returns true if there are more records. Then every time it creates a variable entity, and every time this entity is automatically ORM will happen here, and map to does not exist yet entities add entities. Okay. uh, so this was our basic functionality of 4.2c to install the dependency injection, and we took invert the our control from the direct from services to other classes like on in the interface. Thank you.